Biology Part 31. Well, there are different forms of the heterotrophic nutrition, and I discuss them over here. Number one of them is holozoic nutrition, number two of them is saprotrophic nutrition, and number three of them is parasitic nutrition. First of all, discuss the holozoic nutrition. The term holozoic means literally feeling like an animal. This holozoic organism feed on solid organic material which is takes into the body and digested internally to give smaller chemical fragments suitable for absorption. Most familiar animals are holozoic: rabbits, cattle, and other animals which survive mainly by eating the plant material are called the herbivores. Animals which eat meat often after catching and killing their prey are called the carnivores. And animals like man, which have a mixed diet containing some animals and some plants material, are called omnivores. So the holozoic feeders are among the most advanced of all the living creatures, and characteristically they have well-developed sense of organs and nerve system for detecting and recognizing food, and can move actively from place to place to keep themselves supplied. The research for the food is so important that many of the advanced features of the mammals to be discussed in the later tutorials can be traced directly to their own method of nutrition. The other is that of the saprotrophic nutrition. The saprotrophic nutrition is for the organisms feed exclusively on the dead or decaying organic material. They include many fungi and bacteria. Well, the fungus does eat the dead, and the bacteria also eat the dead. These organisms release digestive enzymes to break down organic material in their surrounding and survive by taking up the simple soluble substances produced. Within natural ecosystem, the saprotrophic organisms are important because they act as decomposers and thereby allow the essential nutrients to be recycled. Without the activity of decomposers, such substances would be permanently trapped in the corpses of dead animals and plants, which in short time would be littered everywhere. The parasitic nutrition, number three, is the parasitic nutrition. The parasite is defined as an organism which obtains food materials from the living body of another organism and is called the host. The relationship between the parasites and their host vary considerably. Mosquito taking blood meal from the man is acting as an external parasite, or call it an extoparasite. The association fleetingly temporary, and so no real damage is inflicted. At the other end, the scale and the malarial parasite, which the same mosquito might transmit, is an internal parasite. So the endoparasite, which has permanently the host and may inflict considerable damage in the host and may inflict considerable damage, leading even to the death of the host. All the heterotrophic organisms are subtimely dependent on the autotrophic organisms and source of preformed organic materials, while the decomposers for continuing supply of the simple substances needed as raw material. Interactions of this kind from the essential subject matter, ecology is discussed. The remainder of the tutorial will consider specific main aspects of nutrition in humans and other mammals. This study beginning the considering of substances typically required in human diet, and we may be talking about mammals, we may be talking about birds and animals as well.